guys, I think about this for a while. What if Naruto was full Uzumaki and went rogue? And so Minato's going to be full Uzumaki, and they leave something to Naruto, a scroll, a ginormous scroll with all their jutsus was in it, and Hiruzen gave it to him, but he didn't know what was in it. It only said, if we die, give this to Naruto, and don't look inside, because just don't look inside. It's for his eyes only. So 4-year-old Naruto sees this, and he learns everything about the Flying Legend, the Rasengan, the Chakra Chain, 100 Year of Death. All the sealing jutsus he could. About a jutsu I made for Kushina. Uzumaki style genjutsu called All Gen, where it's the most highest ranking genjutsu. And then Minato gives him a jutsu. The flying, the weaponsmith. He tells him how to create weapons. He puts it on him. He ties it on his back. But when some villagers grab it and they see it says nothing on them, they're like, huh? They see him pull it back. Because he's so you're like, it's only used by Uzumakis. It's for Uzumakis. And then they see him grab a shuriken, he throws it, and he thinks, why do I have to live in this village? When he's 7, why do I have to live in this village? So he goes to Hiruzen. He says, he sneaks in Hiruzen, and then Hiruzen sleeping. He says, feeling jutsu. They see him copy it, all the jutsus in it. They see him put it on his back. They see him go, and yes, I'm giving him a few jutsus I made. The Cajun, or the Shadow Clone Jutsu. The water style, water armor. Think of Noel's from Black Clover, if you know that. Yeah, but male. And Earth style of blade. Earth style of destroyer. Earth destroyer. You're like, what is that? Well, allows him to move wherever his hands go, and it's called Earth Destroyer because it destroys anything in its path that's not Earth. Wind style wind bullet, and fire style fire destruction, and destroyer fire angel. Fire style destruction flame angel. It forms a ginormous angel, and it burns anything in its path. And yes, if he fuses them, the wind and fire becomes the devil of destruction, and the half devil, half angels of destruction. So yeah, that's what happens if he fuses them. Okay, and would he get wood style? Oh, you think I forgot about lightning? He does get wood style in this because he has every 5 chakra nature. His lightning style is lightning style, lightning rebel. You're like, what's that? Lightning style rebel. It's like a ginormous lightning pulse comes out and it hits you. It you get mind controlled for a few minutes. And no, it pushes you back, shocking you, killing you. Yes. And yes, he does get wood style. So he gets wood style wood golem, wood style wooden hammer, wood style wooden katana, wood style wooden bow, wood style wooden arc, and wood style wooden creation. So yes. And yes. So he gets out of the village when he's 7. He starts training. He started training so much. He'd be able to punch one tree and it destroys 5. It took 2 years to do that. Now he's 9. His kicks, if he kicks, it destroys a mountain. So yeah, he learns the wood style and Uzumaki chocolate cheese. Uzumaki! And he steals Kushina's sword. So he gets a getup. He gets a red coat that shows a black shirt with the Uzumaki symbol in black, with Kushina's katana, with a spiral, the Uzumaki spiral, with knee armors on her legs, like Kakashi's arm there. And he buys a fox mask and he puts it on the side. Oh, you like, what about his goggles? He dyes them red and he puts them on his neck. He kicks, destroying somebody. And what's it? When he's 9, he meets Tsunade. Tsunade trains him. And the art of he'll be 75% Uzumaki. Because what they done was a Uzumaki and Tsunade. It's a Senju. I have 4 Senju. So yeah, that's how he gets wood style. Yeah, so yeah, and he cuts Tsunade, and she trains him in the art of throwing jutsu and the 100 killings. For 6 months, he survived. And now he's 10. He starts walking around, and he finds Corin getting abused by some villagers, and they hear would stop chains of the underworld. They see chains wrap around them and start calling this underworld. So you can put his head down and then see it cut them into pieces. And she hears yes, it's going to be a Kari Naruto ship. And she grabs him. He's like, thank you. Who are you? Because he had a hood on. His hood on with his mask. With his mask on and goggles. You see him take it down. They see him put the mask on. And they see him pull down the goggles down to his neck. I'm Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki. 75%. The rest Senju. Like I'm half Uzumaki. He grabs her and says, do you want to join me? He's like, sure, they go. They start traveling, and he has two half of the crystals on his hands. 100 healings. All right. They run into Zabuza, Mochi, and Haku. They both train, but Naruto doesn't get Haku style, but Zabuza sees that he's a good swordsman. He's like, that's Kushina Uzumaki's blade. The water willow. Oh, I forgot about water jutsus. Well, he has every water jutsu in existence, so yeah. But his most powerful is Raging Waves. Raging Waves. It's where whirlpools surround start forming in the water. And they come out forming like a ginormous tornado of waves. So he cuts down, cutting some people. And they're like, okay, Naruto, how about we melt down your sword? How about you melt down your sword and merge stuff with it? He melts down his sword. He breaks a piece of Zabuza's sword, and he melts it within it, giving him the properties of the 7 swordsman blades. And he finds a piece of the heart. He does that, and the strength from the Neo blade. They see him do that. They see him in a piece from the axe, giving them the special abilities. And then they see him melt a flying Raijin kunai, a shuriken. He put some bandages in there. A crystal. And they see him grab it, and they see the whirlpool blade. They see a whirlpool on it. And they see him use whirlpool water into it too. The whirlpool blade. They see a whirlpool symbol on it. They see him break it, and they glow. They see a glow. And they see him grab this glow. They see him form too. They see him put it on his back. She asks Zabuza, Haku, do you want to join us? They're like, yes. Haku's like, going this, and yes, it's Haku, Naruto. Yep, and so they go, and he cuts these to the ruined village. Naruto's like, Zabuza. And this is a 12-year-old Naruto. Zabuza, I need you to do something. Yes? I need you to put the swords, to find some blades. We're melting down your blade and some really strong blades. He's like, okay. He finds some really strong blades by a master swordsman. He grabs all that he can, and they see them start melting down their blades in the same shape as Zabuza, but a little bigger. And they see him use a sealing jutsu, sealing kai. They see him cut it. She's like, what are you doing with this? They see him put it over. They see it keeps on doing this. And he sees on the edge, become this stripe on the edge and the front. They see him on the side. They see a small chain with a whirlpool on it. He throws it to Zabuza. Zabuza grabs the whirlpool blade. Zakadegi. It goes on his back. Zakati! They see he sees bandages bandages wrap around the blade. Go, huh? Oh yeah, I gave him a few extra abilities. First off, it has bandage control. Where bandages on him allows it to be controlled. Then it has the waves of the shape of it sharpens itself, and then it goes back. Not as well as mine, but it goes back as like yours. He's like, huh, okay. They see him grab it, then put it on back. Haku, give me all your senbon. They see him melt them down into one senbon with a seal on it. It's called the Ultra Senbon. If he throws it, do these hand signs. They see senbon, the seal breaks, and they see 1,000 senbon strike him. But then they see it fly. The one flies back, and he sees the seal on it. It makes the senbon appear out of it. And you're like, thanks, Naruto. Now, Shadow Clone Jutsu. He does the Shadow Clone, and they move all the stuff, and they see them put a graveyard, and they hear, we're expanding this. They see them use the jutsu. They hear expand. It expands to a little bit of the land of iron, land of wind, land of water, land of fire. They see it expand. They see it pull into theirs. Oh. This is the whirlpool of that. Do you see a note with the Waikage symbol goes to the Hokage? The Hokage symbol goes to the Waikage. The mist symbol goes to the sound, and the mist symbol goes to the earth, and the earth symbol goes to the mist, and the earth symbol goes to the all 5 Kage summoned. They say who called this? It all says one of us. And when they walk in, they see a 6th chair with another red. I called with the Uzumaki symbol. They hear I called. They hear laughter. Zabuza, Haku. Oh, they see the 2 guards. Has 2 guards. What? We came here to say something. We're back, baby. They see him. Like, we are back, baby. They see him draw his sword. And they see these are the twin Uzumaki blades. Zabuza, the blade of swallows. The swallow blade. Haku, the unlimited senbon. And when they hear this, the 3 legendary weapons of the spirals, the Uzumaki village. So yeah, and this is 12-year-old Naruto. They're like, they didn't put it back on the back. Oh. And he's like, Ruzan. So Toby, right? Ruzan's like, how do you know my name? He says Gigi. He hears this. And Naruto's wearing a mask. He takes his off. They see him throw it to the ground. They see it's a 12-year-old kid. They see him put it on his back. But they see bloodlust too. They see him tap his head. 100 healings. 100 killings. They see him, and he has a scar on his hand. They see it's for. They see black healing it. That's Tsunade's YouTube reasons. It's the Uzumaki clan's jutsu, and he says Earth Style, Earth Mud Wall. Water Style, Water Ball. We had just something to say. We declare us the sixth great nation. Oh, and you're wondering why a bit of your land is coming off? They're like, yeah, we wondered. Like a bit of the nation, and no town was there. We took it. They see a street. Why? We didn't have enough land to support a village. So that's why we did that. And I'm ending this part here by Word of Naruto.